name's Emma from Balance Works Yoga. Welcome to this practice that is going to be a full body practice but for all levels, and it's going to focus on our sort of core and our back and a little bit of the hips as well. So a lot of strengthening but a lot of stretching out as well. So whole body experience today. So we're going to start lying down on the mat. So take a moment to get comfortable and take a few moments to arrive. You can have the knees bent or you can have them extended, and just begin by taking some breaths and just centering yourself and taking this time for yourself. Just noticing how the body is feeling today, and noticing the breath as it comes in and out, and the power of the breath to help us relax a little bit more, using the exhale to soften, nestling the back into our mat, our yoga mat that supports us, our safe space where we can just fully let go, relax, trying to soften in any areas that you might still be gripping, our arms, our hands, the muscles in our face. And just begin to slow the mind down wherever it is. It might be busy, might be tired. Just allow it to just be. No more doing. Just trying to be present. The breath is great as bringing to our present moment. So we're going to bring our hands to our belly and take a big full breath. As we inhale, relaxing the shoulders and allowing the belly to inflate. As we exhale, softens back down, contraction. As we inflate the belly, maybe our back presses into the ground a bit as well. And exhale, just noticing the sort of relationship between the core, our abdominals, can't say it, and our back. Just bring our hands up to our rib cage, just a reminder that our ribs have that bit of, flexibility in them, a bit more like a basket than a cage. A cage is something very strong and, immovable, but the rib cage expands, got those muscles in between the ribs. So on the next inhale, just feeling your lower rib cage and noticing the expansion, making room for our breath, our lungs, and our diaphragm, and the exhale. So just giving our breathing equipment a big little workout as we begin. And then on the next inhale, we're going to reach the arms up and have a full body stretch, so lengthen the legs, point the toes, reach, maybe pushing the heels away. Getting a nice little bit of squeeze of the back body, and then exhale, reach for the knees and draw them in and have a little rock from side to side. And then we're going to drop the feet down, press the arms down alongside us, palms facing down, and we're going to press into a little bridge, so drawing the heels in a little bit closer to our glutes, and just take a little roll up, begin to peel the hips up, getting a squeeze of the glutes as we roll up through the spine, each vertebrae, pressing through the hands and the feet, keeping the knees fairly hip width apart. Then exhale, rolling back down again. So really lovely back strengthener here. And again, inhale up, peeling up as far as feels okay. Squeeze, glutes, back, and exhale, roll down. Let's go one more time as we inhale, lift. A little bit higher, maybe pause at the top and take a big inflating inhale like a balloon in our belly. And exhale to roll down and really use the core to lower down gently, consciously to the spine. Lovely. Then we're going to hug the right knee in and extend that leg up to the ceiling, push it away and interlace the hands behind. Have a rock here maybe, or a little point and flex and rotation of the foot ankle, and then bend that knee, right knee, and bring the right foot to the left thigh. We'll bring the arms alongside us again. So see how this figure of four feels. If it's not okay, you can always just bring the foot down to the ankle. And we're just going to take another little bridge here, so a little bridge variation. So press through and lift up, and just notice how it feels, getting a stretch through our hips now. And then exhale, lower down. Let's go one more time, press to the foot. Inhale up, maybe dropping that right knee down slightly, and exhale, lowering down. Awesome. Extend that leg up to the ceiling again, get the stretch. Rebend it, bring it down to the ground, and then the opposite knee. So we're going to extend the left leg up to the ceiling this time, push the heel away, a little point and flex, get a stretch all the way down, back of that leg. So lots of things to strengthen our legs today as well. Working the whole body, nice full body practice. Rebend this knee and bring the left ankle to the right knee or right thigh. Press the arms down, the hands back down to the earth. Push down and lift through your hips. Dropping the left knee and opening up a little bit more here. And exhale down, you'll feel it. Drawing the heel a little bit closer to your glutes. Inhale, come up again. Squeeze at the top and exhale, lower down. Lovely. Let's hug the knees in, have a little rock. Let's extend them both up to the ceiling. Feel a nice stretch here. Rebend, and then we're going to cross the feet over and rock ourselves up to seated. You can always rock backwards and forwards if that feels nice on the spine. And then once we're here, just going to extend the legs out and give them a nice stretch. Roll the shoulders back, lift the arms up. Just finding a nice L-shaped position and hinging from the hips, and reach forwards and get a nice forward fold here, seated fold, getting that lovely delicious stretch down the back of the legs, which they need after beginning to work already. Inhale, lift up and lengthen, tuck the chin. Exhale, hold again, and just soften the head and the shoulders, this time a little round of the back. And come back up. Awesome. Going to hug the left knee in first of all. Draw it in, get a real squeeze coming upright. I'm going to push the right heel away and see if we can just gently lift that leg up. So gently, it's got quite a lot of tension activity going on in that right leg to lift it up. We're trying to squeeze so as upright as possible. Draw that heel in as far as it will come, keeping upright to see if we can lift it up. We can do it 3 more times, a bit higher each time. 2. Last one, lift it up, hold it, squeeze, try not to crumple, if not lower it down a bit. Hold, and then exhale. You'll feel that in your quad for sure. Lovely. Extend the left leg, hug the right one in. It's getting a nice stretch now, stretching out. Hug it in as high as you can. It's quite a good one to do against the wall as well. So it really helps you be upright, but we can use our core for that. So don't need a wall. But you should imagine there's a wall there. Push that heel away. Activity to this leg, this quad's beginning to burn. Going to lift it up. So inhale. Maybe lift on the exhale, might feel better. Exhale. 2. One more, a bit higher, see if you can hold it. Squeeze and lower down. It's quite a nice one to do with a block actually. You can sort of like lift it over the block and see if you can get a bit higher each time. Lovely, let's bend those knees. Bring our hands behind us and just take a little windscreen wiper and give those legs, those quads, hips a little stretch out. Lovely. And then maybe bring our feet to the soles of the feet together. Actually, ditch my socks now because it's getting warmer. Forgot I had them on as well. So, bringing the feet together. Oh, that feels better. And just get a nice stretch here. So we can stay here for a moment, maybe holding on to the ankles, lifting up, and again another little fold. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. Maybe crossing the feet in if it feels okay, or leave them there, or extend them out. We're just going to warm up the wrists a little bit. So we're going to roll the wrists out, maybe lifting them up in the air. Then reverse direction, bring them back down again. Lovely. We're going to sweep the arms up, reaching up, drop the shoulders, bring the hands together and lower them down to prayer position. Roll the shoulders back. And we're going to point the fingers down, just stretch through our hands, our wrists, our forearms. And then inhale, bring them up. Keep pointing the fingertips inwards this time. Our elbows will lift as we rotate the fingers inwards, getting a stretch down the opposite way. Interlace the fingers, take an inhale. Exhale, push away, round the back. Lovely, stretch for the neck. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, wiggle the fingers and bring them all down. So take a little side stretch to one side, bringing the left hand down and the right hand down. Whoa, lovely. And just one more, just before we go onto our hands and tabletop position, our wrists, just a really great one, just beginning to open and close, and it might be nice and steady, or you might get a bit faster, you might get a bit of a flicky action. So this is great for warming up really strengthening the muscles in the forearms and the hands. If you've been to my classes before, you'll know I love this one, especially before doing any things on our hands and wrists. It just really strengthens in that area, so we can do this on a daily basis, just to activate, get all the blood pumping and strengthen those muscles. And just see if we can keep going for 10 more seconds, trying to go as fast as you can, but if you need to slow down, that's fine. 5, 4, they're burning now. 3, 2, 1. And then just relax the hands on your knees, just palms facing up, noticing that, wow, warmth and tingling going on in your hands. All activity and energy buzzing. Sorry, I must do some weird sound effects. Just like to imagine the energy in my body has a sound. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves onto our hands now, and as we come onto our tabletop position, spread out the hands to really distribute the weight. And I'm going to come a bit further forwards on my mat so I can extend the left leg out, give that a nice stretch while we're here. It's been working hard already. And then just bring the weights so that our shoulders are over our wrists, nice and stable. Going to see if we can lift that left toes up in the air, keeping the hips square, drawing the belly in. If not, you can keep them down on the ground, just lift wherever it feels okay, pushing the heel away. If you feel stable, reach the opposite arm out, right arm out, and gaze at the mat. Really reaching and lengthening, and exhale, you can bring the hand down, or you can bring the knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. This is a great one for strengthening the back, strengthening the core, activating the two together in an inhale, a squeeze, and an exhale, squeeze in the front way. Let's go 2 more. Reach. You can pause anytime, you can bring the hand down. The next time you're inhaling and reaching, reach. Bring the right hand down, drop the left toes. I'm going to take the left toes behind us and get a nice little stretch going. And look over your right hand, right shoulder. Get my body parts right. It's the end of the week. And then draw the toes all the way out to the side. Just going to shuffle slightly so you can see. And once it's here, just take a little sort of rock or a circle, just opening out the hip here. You can rock backwards and forwards and just see how that leg feels. And then ground to the right hand, just keep that leg nice and long now. Inhale, lift the left hand up to the ceiling. Maybe rotate the wrist, give it a little break. Or rotate the shoulder, just to open up further. Inhale. And exhale, bring that hand down. We're going to inhale and reach the right arm out. Give it a rotation and exhale, bring it down. This time threading all the way under, coming into a thread the needle variation. So try to soften down, to bring your side of the head down, the shoulder down, but if not, you can always soften down to a block or blanket or cushion or whatever you have to hand. Right arm relaxed. Take a couple of breaths here. Maybe come up with the fingertips for an extra little twist. Feeling all those stretches all the way through all those different joints and the hips. And on the next inhale, ground the left hand and bring ourselves back up. And we're going to draw that knee in. And if you want to at any point, you can put something, a blanket underneath your knees if they're beginning to feel your ground's quite hard. Okay, so this time we're going to extend the right foot back and have a little rock here, just to push the heel away and feel a nice stretch and shuffle up my mat a bit. So don't come off. Push the heel away. Lovely. And then bring our shoulders over our wrists. We're going to see if we can press through our hands, protract the shoulders and lift the back toes off the ground. If not, keep them down. Just trying to keep it nice and parallel with the ground. Option to reach the left arm out. So we're trying to create as much length from the left fingertips to the right toes. Inhale and reach. And exhale, draw the knee to elbow, or just bring the hand down. You can ditch the arm if you want and just do the leg. Inhale and exhale. Trying to press, my right hand is really gripping and activating to distribute the weight so it takes off my wrist. One more. Next time you inhale and reach, going to drop the left hand and drop the right toes, keeping the leg extended, and slide it all the way to the off the left edge of the mat. Looking over your left shoulder this time and just get this lovely side stretch on the right side of the body. Breathe. And then draw those toes all the way back out, nice big circle out to the side, where we can have a little rock backwards and forwards, and take a nice little bend in this knee and draw some circles and open the hip. Lovely. And then next, keeping that leg nice and straight now, going to ground the left hand and reach up with the right hand, maybe rolling the right wrist out at the top, maybe draw some circles with the whole arm, just open up in that socket and reach with the fingertips, and exhale, draw the hand back down to the mat. Stabilise with the right hand, lift the left arm up, give an opposite twist, probably won't come as far, and then exhale, draw it underneath and thread the needle. Sink the shoulder down and just take a couple of breaths to arrive here. Keeping nice and stable and secure through that right hand, or option to lift it up to the ceiling, whatever you need. Exhale, soften. And then press to the right hand and slowly come back up to our tabletop position and draw the right knee in. Just going to sit back on our heels for a moment and roll the shoulder out, roll the shoulders, roll the hands, whatever you need to do here. Give them a little shake out. And we'll give them a little stretch as well. We're going to take each finger with our left hand, stretch the fingers on the right hand, and just do one at a time, just either straightening or bending the elbow depending on the intensity you want, and all of the fingers, and you can do here, or you can increase the intensity by straightening the elbow. Nice stretch all the way through the back here. Give that one a shake out. Really activating all those muscles in the hands that often, you know, they're just on computers, on phones, and they just get a little bit stiff. So really giving them a lot of stretching and strengthening today. So the other fingers, this time with the right hand, just gently ease them open. You might notice one hand better than the other, and then the fingers all together. A lovely stretch, trying to keep the shoulders nice and relaxed, so we're not hoiking it out, and trying to keep the rest of the body nice and upright. You can either be on the tops of your feet, or you can tuck the toes here if you want a toe stretch at the same time. Why not? Okay, shake the hands out. Okay, we're going to sort of press through our feet and our knees as we sort of roll up into an upright kneeling position. And just a little activity of the shoulders now. I'm going to do a little front crawl gently with the arms, just checking in with the shoulders. If it doesn't feel good up, you can always stay down or sit on a block or a cushion or stand up. So just warming up the shoulders and getting that nice rotation. As you move your gazing at each hand, you get a little twist. And then change direction, so a back crawl. Nice big motions. And the next time you wimble your right arm back, we're going to see if we can find our lower back. So just placing it at the lower back, just fingertips down, roll the shoulder back. Reaching out the left hand and see if we can always bend it if we need. Finding our lower back, or maybe they sit more on our hips. Drawing the shoulders back. As we draw the shoulders back, we're stretching the front body, between the collarbones, that part of the body that often, just those muscles get tight and short because we're often like this. So doing the opposite, and just a gentle little push of the hips as we take a little back bend. We're supporting our back, putting a little bit of pressure there, squeezing the elbows together. Don't let the head completely go back. We need to keep that little bit of support there. And coming into this camel variation, squeeze the glutes. Inhale. And exhale, we're going to slowly draw the hips back and just roll ourselves forwards, leaning forwards, but still supporting our lower back as we draw the belly in and lower ourselves down. When we come down to the floor, we can bring our hands down and support our descent and our head, maybe our forehead, maybe rolling onto the crown of our head. We can give a little massage here, supporting with our hands to take away some of the pressure. So coming into a little rabbit pose, rolling with the crown of our head, drawing the belly in, or maybe sending the arms backwards with palms facing up, a bit like a child's pose. Little anchor point. And take a couple of breaths here. Trying to really carve out the belly, create as much space as we can here. You can always bring the head a little bit closer to the knees. Draw the fingertips back a little bit further, rounding the back. And then we're going to untuck the toes and gently rock back onto our forehead, sliding the hands backwards and coming back into child's pose as our hips come down to our glutes, our feet. Rather. And have a little rock here with the arms alongside you, really releasing the shoulders, or remember you can always have a block or a cushion underneath your head, and just finding whatever variation of child pose feels good for you to be able to take some big breaths and softening in the back. Big, deep belly breaths. And drawing the hands underneath the shoulders and slowly rolling up. Take a little roll of the shoulders here. As we walk the hands out and tuck the toes and press through the hands. Engage the core before we hover the knees off and then draw the knees backwards. Keep the knees nice and bent to begin with, almost like we're trying to sort of take a little springy jump. We're just going to bring our belly to our thighs, trying to bring the weight back through our heels, and then maybe take a little pedal of each leg. Drawing the hips backwards, protracting the shoulders a little bit here, a little bit of space there away from the ears. And walk the hands to the feet this time. Take a little forward fold. Inhale, come to a half lift. Hands can come to the shins or stay on the floor, but try to go nice and long back. Exhale, bend the knees, relax the upper body, relax the head. Get a nice dangle of the arms, let gravity help here in this lovely grounding position. Maybe just peeling the toes up and bring them down again to really spread and feel grounded. Next inhale, we're going to slowly roll up to standing. Roll the shoulders. And just take a moment in mountain pose, just to check in with how we're feeling, have a little rock backwards and forwards. Maybe coming up onto our toes and just testing with our balance, finding a focal point. Gripping with the toes. So lift the toes up and bring the heels down. Bring the toes down, maybe lift the heels up. Maybe the arms come up. Whoa. Seeing how your balance feels today, and mine changes from day to day. Wobbles are fine. Just keep going. Let's see if we can do one more. Pause at the top. Find that focal point. Maybe the hands come up, maybe they don't. It's all about exploring the body. Roll the shoulders back. I love yoga. You know, everything goes. There's not too many rights and wrongs in my book anyway. It's all about feeling the body, listening to the body. Let's give things a little shake out while we're up here. A little sway with the arms. Get a little twist. Let the arms dangle. And then we're going to send the arms a little bit higher to get a little bit more of a twist here, and a little bit of a stretch through the shoulders. It depends on your shoulders and how they feel. Lovely. And then we're just doing little swimmer's arms are up here, which is another really great one for the shoulders. And a lot of the back bends and things, it's good to have that shoulder mobility as well. So, going to sweep the arms up, reaching up, and we're going to cross the hands over here and see if we can bring them down to our upper back, or maybe we come to the top of our head. It really depends what's going on. So, we might come here, here, or here, just lifting the elbows. And then inhale, bring the arms up, sweep them down to the side. As soon as we're at the side, palms facing down, and continue the journey all the way down, bringing the thumbs up to our lower back. They might come here, but we're trying not to round the back so we can get there. So a nice little squeeze, if not to our hips. Inhale up, so we're going to repeat this, big circles, up, cross over, find our upper back, up, to the side, big circles, palms facing down as we get a little rotation of the hands, and bring our hands here, roll the shoulders. So one more. Inhale up, really good for our back and our shoulders and our general sort of posture. Especially if you've been sitting down in front of the computer, if you don't want to do this at your seat. Okay, lovely. So we're going to come back down to the mat. So we're going to take a nice little fold. Inhale up. Exhale, roll down. Really pay attention to your back and get a nice little stretch. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend. Going to walk the hands forward and come down to our knees and come back to a tabletop position. Going to come to a pigeon pose. So we're going to slide the right knee forwards. Begin to slide the left leg backwards. And we're maybe bringing the right foot towards the left edge of the mat and the right knee to the right edge. So a lot of, yogis who have got very flexible hips and knees can get it completely parallel, but I'm not there yet. So just find something that's not making you scream out. It might be a little bit of discomfort, but we can stay nice and square. So a little bit of rock into position. Maybe sliding the foot back a little bit more. We're trying to keep that back leg facing down so it's not sort of coming out to the side. You can always use a block and wedge it under your right glute for support. Take a moment here, coming up onto fingertips. Inhaling, roll the shoulders back, puffing the chest. A pigeon, nice big pigeon breath, and then exhale. We're going to slowly walk the hands down and lower ourselves down. And just taking a moment to use the breath to come down to whatever level feels like we can just relax the back here. So you can always have a block or a cushion underneath you, or create a little pillow with your fists, with your hands. Take some big, nourishing breaths here to soften, to release tension in the legs, the knees, the whole body, the shoulders. Keep a little brightness in this right foot, this little bit of flexibility to make sure it doesn't go to sleep. And take a couple of nice big breaths, sending the breath and the love to all the different parts of your body, noticing the feeling, the deep, deep stretch. Sending that calming breath to our brain and our muscles. Just, okay, you've got this, you're safe. Breath is an amazing tool for helping that happen. If we're feeling tense, we're not going to be able to stretch and be comfortable in stretches for half as long. One more big breath. Exhale. And slowly inhale and support yourself back up to an upright position. Option here if you want to bend that back leg, and maybe if you're stable through your hand, just take a little reach back. You can use either hand to see if you can find it, and just pushing the foot into the hand, get a little quad stretch there, a little king pigeon. Try either, see which one you prefer. Sometimes opposite hand you get better stability and squareness through the hips, but try. Quad stretch, and then finally release. So we're going to remove that block, rock onto our glute now, and bring that leg all the way to the front and extend both legs out, which they'll probably need. Again, up and down just to stretch here, back to the legs. Then we're going to hug the left knee in. And you can either keep the foot there or cross it over. Sitting nice and upright, I'm going to send the left fingertips backwards, a nice big circle, find the floor behind. Tent the fingertips to get a nice lift. Bring the right hand or right forearm to the outer edge of the left knee and thigh. Inhale to sit tall so we're not slouching. Push that right foot away, flexion. Lots of activity, but exhale, soften the upper body. Trying to draw the belly in to sit upright, but we're also taking some nice big breaths. So expand and draw it in. Using the exhale to twist from the belly, the rib cage, maybe the shoulders, maybe the neck if it feels okay. And then come back to center. I'm going to switch legs, so extend that one out, hug the right one in, draw it in, and then cross it over if it feels okay. Windmill the right fingertip, right hand behind. That's why that motion's really good. And bring the fingertips down and the hand or forearm or elbow to the outer edge of your right thigh. Inhale to lift, lengthen, push the left heel away. Exhale to twist. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale to soften and twist. Beautiful. Let's come back to centre and extend both legs out for a moment. And then we're going to draw the left knee in and do pigeon on the other side. So left knee comes in, we're going to sweep that right leg. Check in with your glute there, check in a cramp behind us. And then we're going to begin to bring our body a bit more square, our hips a bit more square as we lift that glute off the mat. Remember, you can use the block or a cushion underneath to stop it from rolling down, and checking that back leg is facing down, the top of the foot, the thigh, the knee. Position your left knee wherever it feels okay. Now inhale to lift up and puff the chest out, get a little back bend here. And exhale, take a little fold. Use the exhale to come a little bit further. Do it incrementally. You can always inhale and come up a bit. And exhale, fold. Maybe you come all the way down. Keep a little activity in through the left foot. And breathe. Breathe your awareness through your body. All the way down from each foot to each toe, through all the muscles, the knees, thighs and hips, that big intense stretch for the hips. It's great for stretching the hips, but also releasing the lower back. And slowly walking yourself back upright. Option to bend the knee here. If you're feeling okay, stabilising through one hand and reaching back and seeing if you can touch it with each one. Trying to be as upright as we can. Maybe if you do manage to grab it, we just push the foot into the hand. King pigeon or variation. And then release. Lovely. Now knock onto our glutes and sweep that leg forwards and extend out. Bring the hands behind to support and just give a little jiggle here. And then we're going to come into a little boat pose and roll down to a bridge to finish. So just a shorter practice today, but really good for a lot of the strength around our whole body. So we're going to draw the knees in and hold behind our thighs, roll the shoulders back for a nice length. We're trying to be a nice, strong, sturdy boat that's not going to break on the waves. So lots of action going on in our core and our back. Okay, drop the shoulders away from the ears, lean backwards until we feel like we can maybe float the knees up, the feet up. They can stay down if you prefer. Finding this lovely sort of equilibrium, this balance. Toes can come up a little bit further if they feel okay, but if you feel yourself collapse, just bring them back down. Roll the shoulders away. If you want to, you can release the arms, but really activate the core. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to see if we can roll down into a lower boat. You can bring the feet down if you want, or you can leave them up as we just keep the arms forwards, lowering down into a low boat. And then bring the feet in and reach the arms back behind us. Let me shuffle. Reach the arms behind us, draw the heels in, and we're going to lift up into a bridge pose. So lifting up into bridge pose, the arms can be behind if it feels good, and then we're going to exhale, roll back down. So just a little one, and then arms come up to reach your knees as we hug the knees in, coming into my little favourite boaty bridge. Feet come down. Reach the arms up, peel up into the bridge. We're just going to repeat this a couple of times. Exhale, roll down, draw the knees in, come into either hugging the knees or you can come up to a full boat. Roll down, feet down, arms behind, press through your feet, lift and squeeze the back, inflate the belly, exhale down. And hug the knees, or maybe really engage that core to come up. And then exhale, move. Inhale up. Let's go one more. Either boat, or just hug the knees in, see what you feel like. Next time you come down, we're just going to come into boat one more time. I mean bridge, sorry, doesn't really matter. And just come down nice and softly, really extending the back, bringing the arms alongside you. Whew. Palms facing down until your bottom's down. And bring the feet a bit wider and just take a windscreen wiper with the legs, with the knees, either side, just releasing the hips. So shorter one today, but really good for the whole body, and especially that core and the back, which we need to be strong. We need it to support us, the rest of our skeleton. So as soon as we let everything go a bit wobbly in that area, that's when we start to get pain. Next time your knees are over on the right side, pause there. You can bring the arms wider if you like. Maybe sending the gaze in the opposite direction, or just roll the head and just begin to slow things down. Big inhale into the belly. Exhale. You can always pop the right foot on top of the left knee just to get an extra stretch down that leg. Inhale and use the exhale to soften. And then we can come back to centre, rock all the way to the other side, your gaze in the opposite direction. You can always have a block or a cushion or a bolster underneath your knees, or you, if you want a bit more stretch, put the left ankle on top of the right knee. Inhale and exhale. Inhale into the side body and exhale. Try and keep those shoulders square and relax and nestle into the ground. And then slowly come back to centre and just hug the knees in for a moment. Maybe roll around the back, holding onto the knees. Give the back a lovely massage. And then bring the feet down to the mat. And you can either keep them bent or you can extend one and the other. So we just take these final moments just to take some nice big full breaths. Just let go of anything you need to let go of that still hasn't shifted. Anything still bothering you, anything still in your mind. Just give yourself permission to let it slip away. Anything you don't need. Anything's weighing you down. Let it just dissolve into the ground. Just feel nice and heavy through the whole body. Shoulders, the arms, the hands and the fingertips. All the way down the spine, the hips, the legs, feet and toes. Softening the face, the jaw, the eyes. And just send your body some thanks, some love and appreciation for everything it's done today, for everything it does throughout the week and every day. And sending yourself some thanks for joining in with this video today, taking this time out of your day to prioritise your body, your mind, your sanity. Giving yourself this very important space. Life gets busy and we're doing all the time, so the softer and more relaxed our body can feel, giving it moments like this recharges and resets so it's ready to go and face all the challenges that come your way. Remember, you can stay here as long as you like. If you've got time, then do it. But I'm just going to say goodbye. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.